Good morning. Hi. Good morning. Today we're going to do the wreath on the top. I'm just thinking if I should do a darker one or a lighter one for this little wreath. Maybe I'll mix both and do a little bit of each, you know, like I did with the bushes at the front. That might look quite nice. Do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Like put some dark in there too. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so my plan for this was to have, of course I couldn't just do an easy peasy one, but it's the same concept as the pine trees. So you can either do let me get a little paper, and then I'll draw it out, and then you can see. So you can either do a wreath like this. So I'm going to do a very small stem stitch around the circle, and then you can either do the detached chain stitch all the way around, and then like this. Amazing drawing on my part, I know. Or you can do the stem stitch circle, and then do the pine needle ones like this that go all the way around. It depends on how you want it to look. I'm probably going to do this one, but I think this one right here could look really pretty as well, depending on the colors that you pick, etc. So it's going to go right in there. A couple people have said that they made their circle a little bit off center, and that's okay. The whole idea was to like kind of make the stem stitch sit inside the circle, but if you have to move it over for a little bit, not for a little bit, if you have to move it over a little bit, then you can, like it's not going to matter because we're going to cover up the circle anyways with the extra stitches, if you know what I mean. So I am going to get started. I really want to see the wreath, which is why I don't want to go too dark because I just feel like these are not the right colors, you know? Woohoo, I made it to the live. I just think that I just don't have the right color, you know? Like I just need something. I just don't know what I need. I don't know which one I need. It needs to be like light, but like not that blue, but then not really bright either. And like you could totally go crazy like with like a colorful one, or someone actually showed me the other day. It was a whole wreath, and it was made of Christmas baubles, like this round ornaments, and they're all different sizes and all different bright colors. So you could do that with French knots around if you don't want to do this one. You could do the same thing and just make bright colors all the way around in a circle and have that be your wreath. I might go with this one. I don't have very much left, so I spent 10 minutes before the live trying to pick a color. I'm just going to do it. So I'm going to do 3 strands and see, and just kind of hold it up. That should be okay. And then it's up to you if you do the stem stitch circle first or last. If you do it last, it kind of sits on top of the stitches. And that way you can't see the needle holes, you know? Or you can do it after, and that's okay too. Or before and after. Doesn't matter. You could do the stem stitch in a brown color, so it looks like it's a branch. You can get really, I know some people are making it into a window instead, so you could just leave it you know? Up to you. So I'm going to zoom in, and I'll probably do all the leaves first, so just so you can see, and then do the stem stitch on top, and then you'll see it that way. So I've got 3 strands, and we're just going to do the detached chain stitch all around the outside. And you can make them go this way, or you can make them go this way, but we're just going to point them to the side. Again, straight up through here. Straight down. It's going to make more sense when all the stem stitch is on, you know, when the circle is there. So maybe that would be easier for people to kind of see what it's like. Let's move those out of there because I know what's going to happen. I had a bunch of extra bobbins there. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. I knew what was going to happen. And that was going to be that all of my thread was going to pick up the extra bobbins there and drive me crazy. I'm hoping that we might be able to do the porch today too, but we'll see. We can always do the porch and this right here tomorrow. And then on Monday and Tuesday, focus on the lettering and the birds. That might be a better idea. Because I really don't want to squish too much, you know, all together and put too much stitching all at once. Now I tend to like to put them a little bit more spaced out, and then if I want to add another color, I can. But at least I have the choice to see what it looks like first before I put them super, super close. Because if I have to go around the circle twice, then that's like not a big deal, you know? Today's David's birthday, so we're trying to figure out what to have for dinner, if we should just get takeaway or if I should go walk up to Little and make something. I can't decide. Well, he can't decide. But it's pouring down rain. I've got to walk up there anyways because they have Harry Potter pajamas up there. So, and he wants them for Christmas. Wish him a happy birthday from us. I will. Actually, one of, in his class, they are all doing online learning because everyone's at home, obviously. So they're all on like Google Teams and doing like all their lessons through there. So David records them and like does voiceover notes and stuff. And then apparently someone took a picture of the class and like put it on TikTok or something. And then so we had to like give them a big talking to. Oh, I felt bad for them. But you can't be taking pictures of the class and putting them on the internet. So, yeah, he's like, don't spoil our fun. So I don't think his birthday's going too well today. I think we're supposed to have snow soon, actually. That's what my neighbor said, that they're calling for snow. Hannah says, Harry Potter, I'm jealous. Yeah, they're in Little. Do you guys have Little? You should. Jess says, I finally got the courage to buy a kit. I love it. I'm very behind, but that's okay. That's totally okay. And then the Crafty Miriam says, snow. Wow, you up north, Veronica? Is it like sticking on the ground or is it just falling? It's cold here. I'm not excited to walk up there. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, we do. I have to have a look. Yeah, it was just in the flyer this last week. So they said new in on Thursday, the Harry Potter pajamas. So have a look. Okay, so I've got all of my little petals for the outside ring. Do I need to squeeze another one in here? It's very awkwardly spaced, eh? Yeah, have a look. And you know what? If you look on their, if you look on the little app, then they normally have all the sales that they have in the store, like, on the app. So you can always, like, have a look before you actually go there, just in case, you know? So the next part is the exact same thing, except we're going on the inside. So these get a little bit squished sometimes when you do the wreaths on the inside, so you might have to do less of these for the middle. And again, we're keeping them quite small, so and we'll do a little stem stitch. This is gonna be so cute. But yeah, like, use your imaginations with this. Like I said about this is a huge wreath, isn't it? Like, I didn't actually think about that, but it's bigger than the window, so think, like, imagine them putting it up with a ladder every year, being like, the whole freaking town should have come together to put this wreath on this house. It's okay though. But yeah, like I said, like, use your imaginations with this. Like, they have all kinds of different wreaths. So you could do like a silver jingle bells wreath. You could do like beads if you wanted to. You could do like I said about my friend who saw the Christmas bauble wreath. You could do a Christmas bauble wreath where there's like, they're colorful, you know, and they're just like balls and they're all stuck together so you could easily do that with French knots. You could put some little bits of snow in here if you wanted. Hi, Amanda. I always try to remember everyone's names, and then literally right after I say it, I'm like, oh my God, that's not their name, is it? Because that's like my worst. Like, I hate it. Like, when I was a teacher and I called kids by like their name, that's like not their name, you know, by the wrong name. Oh. And like, being an art teacher, I had to remember so many names because I taught everyone in the whole school from kindergarten all the way until grade 8. So it was like so many children. Hey. Hannah says, I think yours kind of looks like a eucalyptus wreath. Yes. And you can always go back. I mean, you don't even have to do the stem stitch if you decide that you like it like this. You don't have to do a bow at the top if you don't want to, if you decide you don't like it. It's all, like, from now, it's all details. So it just depends if you like it, if you don't like it. If you like it, add it. If you don't, then don't. You know, at the end of the day, this is like, you've stitched it. This is your thing. So, you know, sorry I'm a little late. Was making a snack for my little one. I got some sparkle green for the wreath. That would have been so pretty. I have sparkle green too. I'm sure I do. In that tin. Why didn't I think of that? I'm not taking it out though, so you're not going to have another honky pig breakdown. It's totally up to you. Don't mock me, Hannah. I had this idea, did I tell you, about to make stickers that say it's totally fine. See, these are getting a bit cramped here. I need to move along. With like a needle with a thread and like a big knot in the thread, I should be like, it's totally fine. Maybe I'll put on t-shirts, make some t-shirts. Yeah, I always feel like I try to put too many on the inside ring when really I should space them out more, you know? Sparkle red bow. Ooh, I might have to get them out actually, because that could be really pretty. You could also do a white bow, a navy bow. That would be so cute. The sparkle bow or the stickers / t-shirts. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of a silly idea because the only people who would get that reference would be people who come to the lives and realize that I say it's totally fine like a million freaking times. So everyone else would be like, okay, I don't really get it, but all right. So it's probably not a very good, like a smart business venture, you know? I meant the sticker, but the bow is too. Oh, how cute is that? Okay, so if you wanted to do the stem stitch, maybe I'll do a stem stitch in the darker color. I'm doing that. Because I've got 3 strands here, 2 strands here actually. And I could do a little stem stitch in the darker color, and it would bring the darker color in without being too dark. What do we think? I like this one better. Now don't forget with your stem stitch, you want it to be, I kind of like it like that though. That looks really nice. You know, with a little bow at the top. Okay, so I've got 3 strands. Let's see what it looks like. I don't think you need the stem stitch. I don't think so either. I'm gonna do like 1 and see how it looks on here. Remember, put the hump on the curve. So where are you? Okay, I'm just gonna do these 2 and then we can decide. What do you think? Yes? No. Just kidding, I'm gonna do 1 more so I can do like half and half. What? Love how everyone's hoops are coming together. I'm so behind, but here for the chats and comedy at the moment and stitching up Christmas hoops. Yes. I mean, I don't know about comedy. I know, I feel like I really like it, but I also feel like it looks good without it. Maybe I should have done the same color, you know, the same color stem stitch. So it was a bit brighter, but I'm just going to keep going. Because I guess one of my other mottos is if I don't immediately hate it, then it means maybe I just need to finish it. You know? I'm working on my bushes right now. You go, girl. Get them. Get them all groomed to your liking. I also feel like I probably could have done these stitches a little bit smaller, but too late now. Ruth says she likes it with the stem stitch. Hannah says yes. Veronica says yes. Makes it a little bit more structured, I think. But again, use it if you want to, and if you don't, then don't. The bush episode was a highlight of this stitch along. Yeah, it's, what's the phrase, like, put your foot in your mouth or stick your foot in your mouth, you know what I mean? And to be fair to me, I genuinely did mean when it came out of my mouth, you can have your bush any way you want. I genuinely meant it. So in my defense, it was all of you guys there's a big knot back here. I can feel it because I keep poking it through and there's no space. Yeah, it was all you guys. It was all you guys that were being inappropriate. How many threads for the stem stitch? 3. And then to finish it, I'm just going to tuck it back in where we started because it's coming from the inside, if you can see that. And I'm just going to tuck it on the outside. So it still gives that like spinny look all the way around. I love how that feels. So nice. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bow here. Let's see if I have some... Oh, go away. Red. I notice Instagram sometimes doesn't tell me straight away when you go live. Do you have the notifications turned on? I know they can be a little bit annoying. But that might be the best way to do it. Okay, now we need to pick one. This one or the darker one? Yes, got them on. Huh. No, I don't like that one. Oops. What do we think? I immediately was like, Okay, so I think I'm down to these two. Because the other ones are a bit more pink. These ones are purple. These ones are a bit pink. That's really dark. So I feel like it's not going to be... Maybe. What do we like? The darkest, the middle, or the lightest? I'll let you guys choose. Darkest is like that. Middle. I think the lightest is a no. Yeah. Let's put that one back. You live to get stitched on a different day. I just got that tin of A12 for my Christmas. Yay! Oh, or middle. Okay, I'll do the middle one, I think. Middle. Everyone's saying middle, so I'm doing that. And I'm going to do a detached chain stitch on each side and then fill it in with a straight stitch. And then we're going to have a straight stitch or 2 in the middle. And then we'll have some straight lines coming out. And I'm going to try with 3 strands. Nope, 6 strands. Because I want it to be quite fluffy, like a big one, you know? I just cut an obscene amount for what I'm actually going to be doing. You could also, okay, so there's 2 ways, okay. Why do I always do this to you guys? 2 ways. You could do what I've just said. So do the detached chain stitch here, small, yeah, and then one on the other side, and then some straight stitches in the middle for the middle part of the bow. Or you can put both sides up through the middle and make it a 3D bow. So let's try that first, because I think that might be quite nice to have like a 3D effect, like to have an actual bow, like a big bow. So let's try it. So we're going to come up in the middle. And then we're going to come up on the other side. So let's put this side on the needle too. All 6 strands. So you're going to come up right next to it. Let's not waste it, yeah? Okay. And then from here, you're just going to make an actual bow. So here's one way. Oops. I was squishing it. Now, some people do not like this part. They don't like it like that at all. Meaning that they don't like to mix 3D things with regular things. So I'll show you this way. And then I'll show you the other way as well in case you want to do that. I'll just do it on a different hoop so I don't have to take this out, you know? I wish this would lay flat down. Just thought that for who did the church style house, sorry, I don't remember your name, a clock instead of the wreath would look so cute. That was Sarah. I don't know if she's in right now. I didn't see her. I'm gonna train you, train you, train you. So if you're better at tying bows than me, then obviously that's one way. Let me get the other hoop and I'll show you the other way. Because I think that could be really cute too if you wanted to have like a flat, a flat bow. There we go. Where are we here? Okay, so my idea was like this. A detached chain stitch, some straight stitches, and then some straight stitches down on each side. Just curious, in England, do you say, for example, 11 p.m. or 2300 like in Germany? I don't know why I thought about that now. I don't know, like in everyday conversation, probably 11 p.m. But I know that the clocks here also are in military time. But a lot of times you can choose if you want military time or regular time. This hoop is not tight at all. And then I was going to go one right in the middle. Let's do the other side. Can't really see with this red very well. think UK colloquially use AM, PM versus military time. Yeah, I think so as well. But I know that clocks can be either, like digital clocks. But I also know that a lot of times you can change those, so. I made that stitch too long. Okay, and then let's do some straight stitches for the middle. Probably could have done like a fly stitch or something there, huh? Thoroughly confused a Finnish friend when I used half past. There's one thing, I forgot who said it the other day. But there's one of them that I was like, what? Or why would you say that instead of something else? But now I can't remember what it was. So this was my other one. Just a tiny little bow. So if you don't want to have the 3D on there, then you could always do it like this. Little bow on there. But I chose this one. So there we go. That's all from me today. Like I said, it's really not that much, but we do have a lot of stuff from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And if you forgot step 1 of the house, whoops, I meant to wave. Step 2 of the house, then we did the doors, windows, roof, and then we also outlined it all. So, yeah, so today is just the wreath so that you can have a little bit of time to catch up. Obviously, I have so much to do on mine, but I'm also like packing orders, packing kits. Yesterday I went to town and restocked the Weeds 12 Flowers kit and the Floral Bouquet Lady kit, and I got enough threads for 2 new kits that I haven't designed yet, but I liked the colors, so I just bought it. Why not? And I got some materials to make camera straps, so hopefully I can offer those in 2021, but we'll see. So yeah, today's going to be a packing day. So I hope you have a lovely, lovely, lovely Thursday. I'll tell David happy birthday from all of you, and I'll speak with you tomorrow. Don't forget to like other people's work if you can. Tag me so that I can reshare it, or just let me know what you're up to today, you know, if you want to just see what's going on. I'm also going to share all of the rest of the good news things that I started last night. They're like giving me life today. Like I was reading through them this morning and I was like, oh, so many good things are happening for so many people. So I can't wait to share those throughout the day as well. So I'll talk with you later. Have a lovely day. Bye.